It's Satisfactory 1.2. Let's make a tower. Satisfactory is a factory building game where players are encouraged to exploit the resources of a foreign planet for the benefit of humanity. Normally, throughout the game, players will be required to make multiple factories throughout the map to get the required resources to progress, but not us. Instead, we're going to pick a single location and bring resources from all over the map into one giant mega tower. I'd love to say we're going to get it all done in this episode, but Satisfactory runs take a very long time. And we're doing it on a 1.2 feature, which requires 100 times the normal amount of parts. So today we're working on the early game and getting in the bones of the tower that we're going to use for the rest of the playthrough. Now let's take a second to talk about the plan. A little known fact about towers is that all towers are evil, but ours will be different. We start with a logistics layer at the very bottom. Then we build a big box with several different floors. Each floor has its own item that we build on it, before finally sending it up a central spine. We then send items back down the spine to a space elevator, before finally sending it back up into space. First up, we need a new game, right? So this is going to be the Twitch Tower. So we are needing to do 100 times. It's a new game, it's random, gotta think carefully about a new starting spot. Oh, you do look hostile.
Studying this could provide new methods for improving.
Nah, I just chose the first one. Alrighty then. Now we need to do some setup. Let's go 3 of these. I think that's enough for us. Two constructors completed with these should now turn on. 133. This will work fine. This will work. P, which is as expected. Coal maybe. I think running it into there is not smart. Of course, the reinforced iron plate and the cables. Good. We do have enough for 8. Put that there before they get too keen and start making. I hold out a pale berry until he comes near me. No. Need a splitter. Concrete. Cut a copper node. Seems like a. Ooh, okay. This doesn't feel good. Oh no. Die. Oh, there's 2. I gotta leave. Oh shit. That's bad. That was bad. Have I gone over capacity maybe? Maybe I need to expand it. Go here. Go here. And I'm going to hook you up too. And then give you half. Oh, fuck you. Actually, as I said, I needed to rejig this anyway. So let's actually just take this time to rebuild this very quickly. So we wanted to do a load balancer, which is going to be a bit of a trick, because realistically I want to have 15, and a 1 to 15 is a strange load balancer to have. We can really do 3 lines of a splitter, right? So let's start here, and that makes you take 5 first. Let's split like here. What do you mean too steep? Same height. Oh, it's tricky. So we need 3 and 2, right? From this we need 3 and 2. So we would start with a single, probably a 2 split. So we would then want to split again. Problem is, where do I remerge? Because if I remerge at the top here, it means we'd actually go over our capacity. So we need to sort of remerge onto want like maybe both of these lines. That would be an odd one. And this is all a bit weird anyway, because I want to sort of run it in a line. So if we were to... Where about splitter? And we can probably do this in a really cheeky stacked way. So we split it. Let's stick it here. Let's split again. Now we have basically 1/3 of 15, so this should represent 5, and then 5 should represent... Basically want 2 splitters. So if we split, I think this will let me do it. It's too close, I think. You let me do that straight, and we do it above to the other side. Will you let me do straight? You won't. You will let me do the fold, right? So we've split it. We now have 6 lines. So I think what you'd want to do is take one of these. No, you'd take... You can't cross split, can you? This is tricky. So you have 1, you have 2, so you have 6 lines. So if we take one of these, and we'd need to split it and merge it back in both of these. Now it'll be fine. We'll connect this up. Why are you clipping? What are you complaining about? Too steep, you reckon? What a lie. No, it's balanced. It'll work for now. It's more than it needs to be, but it will work. It should work. So let's go build a platform for a space elevator. We're going to the edge of the tower. Should we go to 7? That's the very edge of the tower. That's right on. Okay, so that's actually fine. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and maybe we'll 7 it there. You definitely can get to the space elevator a lot faster than I have, but he's having fun. So where's the... Okay, there is our big old control panel. So let's just move this. How centered are you? Pretty centered. So let's just do that. My favorite little bits of the game, this. Such a satisfying moment when the space elevator comes down. After all this work. After all this work. Just fantastic. Such a top tier animation to bring that in. I think we would go... Let's go 5 high. Oh, you... And then we'll call that the edge of the tower. And I'll reserve 2 foundations for the spine. Because the alternative is something like this and leave a gap in the middle just for... Oh, let's leave a gap in the middle. So we can always see the elevator. And then we'll have separate runs, a left and right run into the... maybe into the center. Do some Mark 2 here, and Mark 1 these. So we have a lot of capacity right now, at least for this stage of the game. I missed a belt, didn't I? Okay. Or add miner? Oh, for fuck's sake. As I can build bigger and better factories. Much. Just running over the ground. So if we put this to here, and then I think I do have conveyor lifts, don't I? Yeah, thank goodness. So it should be around there. We can just curve it back this way and to here and then to there. So finally we just have to run some power.
In quantity and complexity into the awesome resource sink will grant Fix-It coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
I can just do that. Shit. I'm a fool. I can stay. So I definitely want a ceiling mount. I definitely want a wall mount. Definitely need the lift hole. I may as well get a floor hole. I'll grab. What's that? So then we go back to the ramp. Not that way. So we did take 2 for switchbacks is the problem. We can't move in, so we'd have to go this way. There. Come on, come on. Not that complicated. Oh yes, I have the things I got. So let's put them in. We'll keep this line clear and then we'll set the first one here. And then what I want to do is just sort of put one spacing and then there. So that you can go there, one spacing, there, and that is what I wanted to dedicate. So if I'm right, I should be able to do something like this. I should connect up. It's going to be a lot, hopefully more than like, I need to sort of make space for the future. Oh, that was right, wasn't it? That was 1 and that was there, which actually puts this one out of place. This will be copper. Put that there. The concrete recipe will consume a full 120 belt. And that's all it takes. Is that really? Okay, we're fine. I do the same thing on the other side, lined up things in. We can run 2 lines from over here. Which will be, maybe we'll set you here and you here. You can just go straight with this. Ah, shit. So if we go this way, how does that look? That looks better. That's going to be a little bit askew, but it should work. So let's bring it down to the ground. And we will take from our current setup. So we'll start moving that across. So it's going to be worse, like markedly worse, at least for a little bit. That should be where I need it to be. Again, I haven't streamed many games yet, but I think because I've only done this and I streamed Librarian as well, which was a nice chill game. I just like chill games, so I'll probably be playing those sort of things because it's a lot easier to chat as well when you're not so bombarded by like fast-moving things and don't need to focus as hard. Yes, there it is. Okay, that's great. Wait, are you? You should be working. Why are you? Did I send it down the wrong line? Or do something simple like not connect them to the mergers. That would do it. Okay, so we should now start getting iron plates coming in, and we might do the same thing where maybe we'll start sending them up this side. Keep them central, but we have, let's see, just over a belt of iron plate, I think. So this would be 2, 4, 6, 8. We need 160, so it's more than we could actually send on a single belt. It would be, we only really want the single belt though, to be honest. I don't think we need any more than that. More than what we have. So we'll do this. We'll do this. I'm going to change this merger here to face, put a Mark II here, Mark II here, and then a Mark II belt across. We may even start upgrading these lines now that I've had a bit of a chance to run. So what we should hopefully see is they go up the chain, but there is no guarantees. Actually, that might have worked. I may not have needed to do that. Oh, materials not a problem with. Is that now working as we expect? Sure is. What if I did this? That does not surprise me. That looks so wrong. The upper connection. It's like stop short. Why would it do that? Why would you do that? Ah, classic little bug. I don't know if it's like random or if it has like we keep doing the same one. That's left. That's left. That's behind. It's left. Let's go this way. Yeah, it seems to be basically random. I think we can't go the other way. It just sort of clips through, so we have to start. Oh, there we go. Phew. Yeah, that's significantly faster than it was, isn't it? It's still backing up, but it is faster. So we'll move it back like half. Sort of there. 1, 2. We just align it and then put it again more or less with the 3, 4. Okay, so that's our assemblers. These will make our reinforced iron plates. Not as many as I'd like, but it's kind of what we have capacity for at this point in time. Constructor, we're aligned not with the assembler, but with and it's going to be a little bit tricky because it's going to want to hook onto it. We want to just align it with the foundation if at all possible. And move it back so that we want to gain about 1.5 between the two. I think that'll be fine. So we need 3 of these. The same problem over here. It's going to want to align to the assembler, but we just want 3 and 3. Okay, so these are our screws. Getting pretty high up the space elevator now, aren't we? So what we need to do, we haven't done power, we haven't actually hooked in the resources yet. So I did this so I could do this and then just set the splitter like that. So we can remove that now, and this is our so we can do some really cheeky stuff here because of our verticality. Which should, so that's funneling that, and then this needs a separate line. So this needs to be a splitter, and the splitter can be on the back. The first splitter on the back, second splitter on the side. So that should be fine. All that we need now is power and the rod connection. The rod's with this one, right? So we do the same thing. We put a splitter on that, and we do the same thing again, where we just do cheeky. Pretty much right next to it should be fine. That should be enough to, yeah. And then if we go slightly outside, it should prevent it from clipping in. So we can go up to like there, and then we can use this here as our entrance point. Oh, we should face it like this, sorry. So that should give us a nice little flow of rods. Perfect. We're halfway through power. Which we put here. And that should go straight down. Okay. It's alive! But yeah, so now that this is online, I think once the very first reinforced iron plate, oh there they are, they're coming through already, so much faster than the other setup. Then I can start using these to speed up everything to the proper throughput. So that's all for episode 1 of the tower. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Of course, we got a lot done here. We got our main basic factory set up. We got all our iron plating, our iron rods, iron ingots, copper ingots, wire and cable, all on the spine. And of course, we put reinforced iron plates above as well. So next episode, we're going to do some work on these space elevator parts and get the smart plating set up, as well as doing exploration for the key ultimate recipes, which are going to make this factory work. So thanks for tuning in, and bye-bye.